Hey, what's up? This is o.javier.tv and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. And I just want to take this time out to really thank everybody who has watched any of my videos. Even though it's been a few views here and there, it doesn't matter. It's not ideal, but that's actually why I started uploading videos on this channel in the first place. Now I know it takes a lot of work, constantly filming videos all the time, but I really wanted to take time out and put out content, which not just because everybody tells me I should, but also because I do this as part of my business as well. So I actually work full-time in creating content for other people. So I thought, you know what, why don't I actually take time out and make content for myself and actually put content into this YouTube channel, which is what I'm doing right now. And I've actually made content before, and I just wanted to kind of show the difference between how my vlogs used to be back then. As you can see, they're like the 4 first videos that are up on my channel right now to the ones that I'm doing right now. And obviously there's going to be a big difference, and that's exactly what I want to document. And I also want to document in general everything that I'm doing. So for example, right now I'm actually actually just started. I didn't technically just start, but what I'm doing now is intermittent fasting or time restrictive eating. So what I'm doing specifically is not eating for 20 hours of the day and then choosing 4 hours where I'm actually eating a certain amount of calories. And to tell you guys the truth, it's probably one of the best things I've ever done. Not just because I feel so much better, but I've lost so much body fat, it's ridiculous. I've held it off for years, even though I've heard about it before. I've held it off because it just didn't make any sense to me. Because my main goal is, I want to build muscle, I want to stay bulky, you know what I mean? I'll take my shirt off, and time restrictive eating says that you can't eat for a certain amount of hours, right? And for me, going back to bro science, which is what we tell each other in the gym, I'm like, listen man, that's too much time. I'm gonna start eating, my body's gonna start eating its muscles, and all that hard work is going out the window. So I held it off for a while, but after a few things happened here and there, and I saw that I was eating kind of not out of control, but I was eating out of the norm of what I usually eat. I said, you know what, let me just take a chance on it and let me just try it out. And it was huge. I've been doing it for like 3 months now, and I gotta tell you, I feel so much better. It did take a while to get used to. I didn't just start at 20 hours of fasting. I started out with like 12 hours at first, did that for a week, then I bumped it up a bit, and I kept bumping it up to like 16 hours, and then I did 18 hours when I felt comfortable, and then when I felt comfortable with the 18 hours, I went to the 20 hours, and which is where I'm up to right now. And I'm actually working to do a full 24-hour day fast. Not every day, not often. I probably do it like once a week, but that's more for the longevity benefits of it. But I gotta tell you, man, I thought my muscle was I was just gonna end up like this little Smeagol look-alike thing. I didn't at all. I actually gained muscle mass and didn't even go down in weight for a while, which is the usual thing that would happen. I didn't go down in weight at all. I stayed up there. I actually gained more muscle, and I'm leaner than I've ever been before in my life. And I have a lot more energy too. The way that our body burns energy for fuel is something we don't really dive into, and we don't really talk about unless you're like a personal trainer or dietitian or scientist or a doctor. Maybe not even a doctor. We're really used to just burning carbohydrates as fuel, and our bodies kind of get addicted to it, kind of like an addict does, like somebody that's addicted to a drug or anything. It just gets used to it. So what happens is when somebody tries it out for the first time to stop eating for a certain amount of time, your body feels like that need, and you get hungry and you just get tired and you're like a zombie walking dead. But then what happens is, and what intermittent fasting does, is that it gets your body used to burning fat as its preferred source of energy. And then once your body gets used to doing that, you'll be surprised at how long you can go without actually eating food all the time. I play a lot of soccer, so that's high activity, running all the time. And every time I ate on a full stomach, or even just 2 hours after eating, I would feel super slow, sluggish. I wasn't running as fast as I wanted to. I wasn't as agile as I wanted to be. And that sucked, because, you know, when I go out on the field, I want to be the best. You know what I'm saying? I just want to do my thing. I remember one time it happened by accident. I stopped, not that I stopped eating, but it was really late. I got home really late from what I had to do, and then I had to either go to the field or else I wasn't able to play. So I went on kind of like an empty stomach, and I remember playing so hard, and I went hard, like I was running, doing this, and I just felt kind of I felt light on my feet. My shit, I thought that was gonna hit my camera. Long story short, that's what I'm up to right now. So I'm not eating any sugars, I'm not eating any carbohydrates. I'm kind of carb cycling between the days, but it's only like when I do eat carbs, it would be like a little bit of oatmeal and like a banana or some kind of fruit. It would be very early during the time that I'm eating, during those 4 hours. And sometimes during the weekend, I kind of like eat a bagel or something that I haven't eaten in a long time. Maybe a little bit of sugar, and sugar, by sugar I mean like an ice cream or maybe like a small chocolate bar. But not even, and then that's it. Like I feel like my body is not even used to that anymore. It doesn't really tolerate it the same way. So I feel kind of nasty afterwards. But it still feels good mentally, because, you know, I don't want to go insane. I want to have some kind of control, at least a little bit of sugar, because I don't want to just like, you know, lose it and then accidentally punch somebody in the face. I want to do that. But anyways, that's what I'm doing now. It's super beneficial, is that a word? It's benefiting me a lot, and I want to continue it, and I want to document not only that, but also what I'm doing work-wise and all the gear that I'm using. And yeah, that's basically it. So that's it for this video, and make sure you stay tuned for the next ones coming up. I'm gonna have a whole bunch of other awesome shit, people coming in talking about their stuff and what they're doing, and just have a whole bunch of creativeness mess going on. So until next time, remember o.javier.tv, follow on Instagram, and make sure to subscribe if you want to see more shit. If not, you don't have to do it. All right.